Hey, what do you think, Sam? Can you hear everybody back yonder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody stand by less than 60 seconds, okay? Pretty good looking picture right there.
I'm going to come around with another
Second, I'm sorry?
I'm going to talk to you and ask you a question. Is there somebody from like really far away, or who's, you might be out of North Carolina? South Carolina? Okay, cool.
She's from Virginia.
Okay, Virginia.
Ken, are you able to get to a microphone and speak up loudly if she talks? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Perfect. Excellent, excellent. I'm in the back.
Okay. Here we go, stand by. Are we good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My phone off. Be prepared to do 2 songs. And a good Saturday morning, and welcome to all you fine folks listening in over the airwaves of WPAQ today. Just as usual, every Saturday we're getting ready to make history with a Saturday morning merry-go-round, the second longest continuously running live radio show anywhere, second only to the Grand Ole Opry. So we're quite proud of that here at WPAQ. Welcome to our online listeners as well on our website at WPAQ740.com. And welcome to all you folks watching in on YouTube live on our YouTube channel. So let's give those folks a wave as well. And you can watch the show later for all you folks playing today. This is a very special edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round, and I'm proud to be here as your host, Jenny Lowry, host of the afternoon show on WPAQ as well. And I just got off the air for Granite Bears football last night at 10:30, so I feel like I was just here, but not here, but on the radio. I'm here with my good friend, my counterpart, my partner in ukulele music madness. I'm the madness part and he's the ukulele part. Let me change that. So anyways, George Smith, along with Mr. Kent Knorr, all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina, and they have been participating as instructors for the first annual Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat at the Surrey Arts Council. I would like to tell you also that this is home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, where we broadcast the merry-go-round from each and every week. So we're proud to have these folks on the merry-go-round, and this is just a portion, maybe a third of the participants in this weekend's festivities. So we're going to have some different music today on the first portion of today's merry-go-round, and stay tuned after the 12 o'clock news. We'll have another great act, Old Time Band Extraordinaires, the Snow Creek Old Time Band from right here in Mount Airy. They'll be taking the stage at 12 noon and playing with us all the way up until 1:30. And here's our merry-go-round MVP, Charles. Are you playing with Snow Creek today, Charles?
I am.
Okay, all right. Well, you're about an hour early, but anyways, that's okay.
I'm on time.
So without further ado, help me make welcome to the stage of the historic Earl Theater Old Time Music Heritage Hall for the Saturday morning merry-go-round on WPAQ. This is the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat Band.
Thank y'all so much. Next we're going to do a Patsy Cline song. This is one of my favorites. It's called Got a Lot of Rhythm in My Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4.
of the first annual Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. And Kelly, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, I believe, right now, this portion of today's merry-go-round. That is Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And we'll be back with more music on the Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Count on Toro season after season with the Toro Time Hunter zero-turn mower from Price Power Equipment. From a flat ball to rolling hills, a small yard to the back 40, Toro offers a wide range of mowers to suit virtually any need. Learn how Toro lives up to its reputation for heavy-duty construction, professional quality of hunt, and award-winning innovation. Head on into Price Power Equipment. 1606 Street in Elkin, call 336.
That sounds good.
Regardless of what happens at the bottom of the hour, we're right
Okay.
regardless of the time.
Okay.
740 on your AM dial. You're listening to the WPAQ merry-go-round live from the Earl Theater on Main Street, downtown Mount Airy. Let's go back to your host, Jenny Lowell.
Thank you so much, Kelly. I feel like we were just talking about 10 minutes ago on the Bears Radio Network last night. A big go Bears as the Bears were victorious over Winston-Salem Prep last night in a 50-20 contest down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So a big go Bears, and howdy do to you out there, Kelly, and glad you're doing well this morning. Right now we're going to go back to more music with our special guest for this 11 o'clock portion of today's merry-go-round, the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat participants. What you got picked out for us next, George?
We're going to do a little fun song called My Bucket's Got a Hole in It. It's all really fun. You guys ready? I'm standing on the door.
to give you the opportunity for you and Kent to tell folks about what these fine people who have traveled some from states away. I know we have people from the state of Florida, we have people from the state of Virginia, we have people from the state of South Carolina, and a whole lot of people from North Carolina here, from in and around Mount Airy, that have been here beginning yesterday. And so why don't you tell folks first a little bit about what you've been instructing people, and then Kent can chime in here as well.
Okay, absolutely. Keith and I actually got the day started yesterday with a kind of a beginner jam. So we did a lot of sort of easier songs, some with lead sheets, some with just calling them out and calling out the chords as we're playing. Having a lot of fun with that.
Just jumping in.
Absolutely. And I have to say, Mount Airy Ukulele Invasion started 6 years ago now. And when we first started, I remember hearing about Kent North and thinking, man, I can't wait to meet this guy. And it's finally an honor to meet you this weekend. I wanted to say
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. I think it's great what you've been doing for the ukulele for a long time, 30 years now.
I've played for about 30 years. Yeah,
That's
sure.
so cool.
Yeah, sure.
It really is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, for me last night, I ended up teaching a class on improv, which was a lot of fun. And I even told the students as they came in the door, I said, I'm going to be teaching a class on improv and be improvising as I teach you. So this was a lot of fun. The trick was I really didn't know what skill levels I was dealing with. So that's a tricky thing. Once I got used to that, we started out, we had a ball. Everybody came around the microphone and scatted, which is like, and so it was a lot of fun just to kind of let it all go and then learn how just to take a couple notes and be like, all right, Black, over something, and you're starting to make some melody. So anyway, that was the story for us last night. Yeah, otherwise.
Yeah. Well, I've owned the North Carolina Ukulele Academy for, I guess, almost 13 years now. Started playing when I was a teenager and teach classes, about 15 classes a week, anywhere from 150 to 200 students. Whole store keeps me busy. But here at the festival, what we're doing is we're learning. I like island style a lot of jazz, so I'm working on that. We're doing a class on strumming this afternoon, improvising and playing Hawaiian style music, island style, doing that kind of thing, and just having a good time. So I'm thrilled to be here and having a good time. Get to hang out with George and just have a music weekend and meet all kinds of good people too. So
awesome. You feel so much good energy with everybody.
And everyone's smiling, that's what I like.
Exactly right.
And I do want to make mention of this, that the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat is made possible and underwritten by the Come Here NC initiative. And Come Here NC is a campaign of the North Carolina Department of Natural and Cultural Resources along with the North Carolina Arts Council, designed to celebrate North Carolinians' groundbreaking contribution to many of America's most popular music genres. And as you and I know, of course, these two folks from North Carolina, but a whole lot of great musicians came out of this state. So we want to thank the folks at Come Here NC for underwriting this festival. Right now, what have you got picked out for the folks to do next, George?
You know, I know we're in the middle of fall, and it finally feels like it too, but I feel like a little nostalgia in a minute warranted here. We're going to do some summertime blues, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Summertime blues. All right now. you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna do. There ain't no cure for the summertime blues. All right now.
All right, I really enjoyed that one, George. We need to do this. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm not even reading my log here. So we need to right now hear a word about an upcoming program. Let's see, Surrey Spotlight. That's each Saturday at 2 o'clock with your hosts, Brack, Llewellyn, Kelly. Let's tell the folks a little bit more about the Surrey Spotlight every Tuesday at 2 on WPAQ.
This is Brad, your host for the Surrey Spotlight, your Ranger 740, WPAQ, at WPAQ740.com. There is so much good news right here.
So we have like 8 minutes. So I said, do we have 2 songs or do we need to stretch that into 1? We have 8 minutes. Can we do 2 songs?
For 8 minutes. Let's,
Or do we need to do 1 and take a break and then have 1 and take a break at 11:30?
Expanding the generation and preserving the unique sound that
we have 8 minutes we can feel, right?
We can take a break in between the 2 songs? Or we can...
Do 2 and then 8 minutes, or 8 minutes and then, is that what you're saying, or we'll do it the last day? Still breakfast.
We'll have weather in 8 minutes.
Okay, I
So we
got
can
you.
take a break in between that time.
Why don't we, listen, how long do we have? Just stay, we're doing 2 and 11.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and once again, thank you so much for everything you do to promote music. I was telling George just yesterday that the ukulele actually has a history in old-time music, and if any of you folks are interested, you can look up the DeCosta Waltz Southern Broadcasters album, and you'll see little 12-year-old Price Goodson playing the ukulele along with DeCosta Waltz Southern Broadcasters. Actually, the record is out here in the case, isn't it? So as you go out, I want you to be sure and make notice of that. And we're excited to have these folks here playing the ukuleles for the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. Once again, welcome to all the folks in the theater audience and as well as the folks listening in over the airways. We do need to take a break at the bottom of the hour to get an update on the weather forecast. So we could probably do 2 songs right now, George, before we take another break. What you got picked out for us next?
Sounds good. This is one of my favorites, and even if you don't know it by the title, you'll know it once we start playing. This is called Put a Little Love in Your Heart. 1, 2, 4.
Thank you.
next week we're gonna have to just rock around the clock. I don't feel like we get enough, huh? Sound like a plan? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock round the clock tonight. Put your bags on, join me back. Have some fun when the clock strikes. While we're gonna rock round the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, the band slows down. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Jerry, did you bring your ukulele? You remember to bring it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to play it in y'all's show?
I can try it.
Okay, you're welcome to join us if you like. You can too if you want to. We have music up here. Jerry from the Snow Creek Old Time Band, he's brought his ukulele along today. We're going to take a real quick break and get an updated look at the weather forecast, and we'll be back with more music on today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on WPAQ right after this.
Thank you, Jenny. Jenny Loudon, of the Merry-Go-Round program. The WPAQ Merry-Go-Round. So you don't want to miss out. Still can get down there and check it all out. We got it here, 68 degrees, our current temperature at 12:30. And let's look at the weather forecast. We can see that there is a chance
Do I need to help cast that out?
drizzle after 4 p.m. Showers likely, then showers, and possibly a thunderstorm after the thunderstorms to produce anywhere low around 60 could be a stormy night. Southeast wind 6 to 8 miles per hour, gusting as high as
Hey, are you going to join us Wednesday? Please.
in New England, up to over possible. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 p.m. tomorrow. Light chance of showers
Two. Ken, am I on this? Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just want to make sure, okay. Why don't we try to do one, and then we'll talk for a couple minutes. Would that be okay with you? Okay. Let me know if that church comes, but I'm assuming I'll see them. Okay. I've just got it muted up here. Thank you so much, Kelly, and welcome back. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, a little bit different special edition of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round featuring participants from the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat being held in and around the Surrey Arts Council as well as here at the Earl Theater. So we've got folks from all over and varying skill levels as well. Is that right, George? So we had some really advanced players and then also some folks that are kind of more on the beginner level.
That's right, still just learning the chords.
And we're going to tell you folks a little bit more about that. This song, and I also want to remind you that the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat has been underwritten by Come Here NC. And so you can find out more about that at comeherenc.com.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You'll spread out your wings and you'll take to the sky till the morning. You better shut your crying.
enjoyed that. That is one of the songs that, will we hear that tomorrow, George, at the Maui concert? I need to read my emails, don't
You know,
I?
honestly, we'll not be doing that tomorrow. I've tried to really make double sure that we'll repeat a song all weekend. So,
Wow.
So the Maui show tomorrow will be completely different than anything we've learned or anything else for the whole retreat. So I hope if you're available, come to the amphitheater tomorrow when it's beautiful 72 and the wind is lightly blowing at 2:30 in the afternoon, Blackman Amphitheater, for the Maui concert, sort of as a finale for the ukulele retreat. If it happens to be raining really hard, we will be in the Andy Griffith Museum across the street next to the Playhouse down toward the right. So
In the Andy Museum Theater,
yes,
correct?
thank you,
Okay.
that's right, Andy Museum Theater.
And that's a free event open to the public at 2:30 p.m. And I just want to make sure we told the folks about that because they would, I'm sure, like to know. Now, right now, I want to find out, first of all, okay, I know this lady right here is from Virginia. Where are you from in Virginia? Your name, please.
Williamsburg. I'm Karen Joyner.
Well, welcome to Mount Airy. Is this your first time in Mount Airy?
Actually, it is.
Well, I think that's outstanding. Any other first-time guests in Mount Airy today? Kent's never been to Mount Airy, and these ladies are from,
Southport, North Carolina.
tell us why you came today.
Well, we just really enjoy playing the ukulele, and Kent nor our teacher has just made it so much fun, and we just really enjoyed it, and we knew he was going to be here, so we always enjoy working with him. And also to learn something new and to see Mount Airy.
Well, that is outstanding. Who else said they had never been to Mount Airy before? Okay, so let's see if I can squeeze through here. Tell me your name and what school you go to. Oh, that's a joke. Okay.
My name is Debbie Petrosak, and this is my sister Jennifer Chalette. I'm from Hartsville, South Carolina.
I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
And welcome to you. And you, sir, you're also a first-time guest in Mount Airy, and what is your name?
I'm Rick Higgins. I'm here from the Raleigh Ukulele Jam.
Wow, well, thank you so much. And we have a lot of folks here today that are either in Maui, Mount Airy Ukulele Invasion, or have been in it before. So how about if all the folks that have been in the Mount Airy Ukulele Invasion raise their hand? So we're representing today as well. And we'll play another song, and then we'll take a quick break. I've got to once again look at my logbook because I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be working. That's right, Kelly. So after this song, we'll hear a word from our another fine radio partner, Mount Airy Drug. Right after this, what you got picked up for us next, George?
So next, I'd like to do a song that I wrote, and it's a lot of fun. And most people up here, this is the first time ever hearing it, so or second time. We played it once earlier. And Wendy, I think, is going to join us some harmonies. So anyway, this is called Sunbeam. 1, 2. Shining down on me, Lord, how I
right. Outstanding job by George Smith on his original song there, Sunbeam, accompanied by the participants in the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. Brought to you by Come Here NC. Right now we need to hear a word from our radio partners for this portion of today's merry-go-round, and that is Mount Airy Drug, and we'll be back with more music right after this.
Your full-service hometown pharmacy will save you time and money. Their prescription glove offers over 200 medications at a low cost of only $3.96 for each medication for 30 days supply. There's also the Med-Sync program. The Med-Sync program allows you to have all your medications filled and packaged on the same day each month. And flu shots are now available at every drug. What's necessary? Now, certain located in the local smart lot of the old blockbuster building at the intersection of First Street and Independence Boulevard. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Saturday, 9 to 1. On the web at well, today's today. You can head to Veterans Park to dispose of hazardous household hazardous waste. This is the household hazardous waste collection event held every year by the Surrey County Public Works Department. This is going on now at 2 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park on 7th Street, Mount Airy. Residents are encouraged strippers, sitters, weed killers, pesticides, drain salt, especially
You can take all that to Veterans Park, so it don't go in the landfill.
ammunition, explosives, radioactive materials, unidentified materials, medicated syringes, LPs, propane cylinders, hazardous waste, and other types of bags.
Good, I do one song and a break. Thank you so much, and absolutely do not take no radioactive waste to Veterans Park today. All you folks are like, what are you talking about? That's our once-a-year collection brought to you by the Surrey County Public Works. So if you have any things that you need to dispose of in the way of pesticides, you can do that at Veterans Memorial Park today until 2 o'clock. Just make sure you have it labeled and in a safe container, whether it be paints or anything like that. It's very important that that stuff doesn't get thrown in the trash so it goes in the landfill. So take advantage of that today. Right now, if you're just tuning in or just joining us, we're joined by a whole lot of ukulele enthusiasts here on the stage of the Earl Theater today, along with their instructors, Kent Knorr and George Smith. The Kent's from Wilmington, North Carolina, and George from right here in Mount Airy, and a neighbor of ours, and also works at Old Mill Music, gives instruction on ukulele, and a lot of these folks are his students. And Kent has brought, we got a Ken and a Kent, and it's hard because that's Ken back there, and I'm used to saying Ken. And Kent has brought some folks all the way from Wilmington with him today, as well as some of his students. So we're having a great time. If you'd like to learn more about this, you can go to the Arts Council's website. I do look for them to have this event again. So be sure, if you're listening in from California and you think, hey, I want to come to this, well, go to the page, Mount Airy Ukulele Festival, I think is the actual Facebook page, and you can find out more if you search that out, or look at the Arts Council's website at surreyarts.org. You can find out more about other events that they put on, as well as future events like this one. We're going to hear another tune from these fine folks, the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat Festival Band. I named them that just now. So anyways, what you got picked out for us next?
I am teaching tonight. So just start that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
enjoying that. And some of this has been impromptu this weekend, and I think it's great. And right now, we need to send things back to Kelly Epperson. I know he needs to give us one more message about the Bears Radio Network. Back on the air Friday night as we have senior night over at Wallace Shelton Stadium. We'll be back with more music coming up right after this.
I can't get lost across the street. Hey, we'll be back.
We're not fading out, just so you know. I gotta end. I just wanna.
Are you cutting?
I'm gonna talk again. I'm gonna talk again. Thank you so much, Kelly, and if you're just tuning in or just joining us, you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round with a very special edition of today's program featuring participants from the first annual Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat, underwritten by Come Here NC and facilitated by our local Arts Council, the Surrey Arts Council. A big, huge thank you to them for putting on this outstanding event. I know everybody here has enjoyed it. Have y'all enjoyed it? All you folks, let the folks out there know. And I've enjoyed just joining in for this little hour of time. And don't go anywhere. After the 12 o'clock news, we'll be back with another hour and a half of music featuring the old-time sounds of the Snow Creek Old Time Band. They'll be here from 12 until 1:30. They're from over in your neck of the woods, right, Wendy? And so we got time for maybe one more tune. Georgia, what have you got picked out to end the program with? And anything else, any closing remarks you want to have, please feel free to do that. Invite folks tonight.
Yes.
That's what we need to do. We need to tell people about tonight's event.
That's right.
What y'all will be doing.
What's tonight's event?
The showcase. Is that right? Did I make that up? Did I make up an event we weren't
No,
having?
you're right.
Okay.
We have a gig tonight. You're right. We're having an instructor showcase. I'm not sure. 7:30 or something.
And it'll also be featuring Kathy Fink and Marcy Marcer, correct? Our other instructors for they're having classes, facilitating classes elsewhere today, but they'll be participating in that showcase. So I'm sure that folks can attend that. I'm not sure about the ticketing of that. Is that it's advertised on the sign? So I'm assuming that you can possibly buy tickets. But call the Arts Council if you'd like to, or find out more online at surreyarts.org if you're interested in coming to that showcase tonight. What you got picked out next, George?
I think we're going to end this thing on Don't Worry, Be Happy. Great things to remember, great philosophy on life. All right. 1, 2, 3.
treat. We've had a big old time. Don't go anywhere, although you folks in the theater audience do have permission, and you folks have permission to leave the stage. Be sure and get some of Mr. Ken's fantastic popcorn and Mr. Richard out there in the lobby. And we'll see you right back here after the 12 o'clock news for another hour and a half of music on today's program featuring the Snow Creek Old Time Band. Stand by for national news. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. This is AM 740 WPAQ.
Welcome back.
The music stands, I think, will stay up here on stage. The chairs will stay, but everything else, take the rest of the stuff.
Please be careful with the steps.
Take your time going down the steps. Thank you. That was so awesome, guys.
You okay?
We'll wait and see because they've got somebody different today. So we're making it out. We're good though. We're fine with this. I'll take care of it. Oh, it was fun. I hope I get to see you again. Oh, cool. I'm good. I do.
It means the world to me.
Hey, where's the bass mic? Is it up here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll get it. Hey, Charles, will Charles sit down?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I know. Well, I didn't know. I'm not sure. Tell us. Okay, we just sit down. Okay. Someone new.
This is Jenny. I want you to get this fellow right here.
Yeah. You know what? All right. That's it, right? Just three. Oh, you work? Kim, did you bring your dancing shoes? Okay, good, so did I. I gotta go change into them though.
Tina, it was a lot of fun.
Did you hear me, Peter? Thank you guys.
We'll do 3 songs. Thank you so much, Kelly, and welcome back. Welcome as well to our friends here from Hanks Chapel, Church of Christ. Is that you folks here? So welcome. Welcome to the program, and I hope that you folks brought your dancing shoes. I know Kim said she did. I got to go put mine on, so I told Jerry, I said, go ahead and do 3 songs because I got to walk next door and get my shoes. But anyways, if you're just tuning in or just joining us, we had a big time in the 11 o'clock hour with participants from the Mount Airy Ukulele Retreat. And right now, some old friends. That don't mean they're old, because I think you're younger than me, so let me not call myself old. But anyways, they're going to do some mighty fine old-time music. Help me make welcome to the stage for part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, the Snow Creek Old Time Band.
I think we'll start off with a little bit of chasing that rabbit, a little bit of big old rabbit. I reckon I know them old long ears, something really cold. Oh, big that rabbit's gone, look at that rabbit's gone. nights too, maybe there's some waltzes in here. Down mile.
Yeah, that's in G. G.
G. Okay, we're going to G.
We'll do that when we go to G. No, we want the banjo player in there.
A banjo. Oh.
No, just go ahead and do that. I'll get it a little bit.
We'll go. Yeah, we'll get up there in a little bit.
Yeah.
I want a little bit of a little bit of Cripple Creek. Let me.
I want a better ragtime man.
There you go.
he's not sick. He skipped off and went to a Fair and Folk Festival, so I understand that, and we'll give him a pass. And this young man, also in the Rock Castle Rounders. Okay, Ramblers or Rounders? Ramblers. And they're going to be with us in the month of January, so we're excited about that. A little bit of a preview today. And right now we need to give a listen to this. We'll be back with more music right after this. Thank you so much, Kelly. I got your message. Take care of that right fast for you. And we're here with our friends, the Snow Creek Old Time Band. Give us another couple tunes there, Jerry. What you got picked out for us next?
I think. Yeah, if you want to start that one off for us, that'll. Well, yeah, that'll be fine.
in the Snow Creek Old Time Band that Bobby Manring's listening in. He wanted to let y'all know that he was enjoying the program, so thanks for listening in. And we need to take a break and hear a word about an event going on. I believe this is next week, next Saturday over in Stewart, Virginia, their big Mandolin Fest. I'll be there and I hope to see you there as well. So let's give a listen to this and we'll be back with more music on the Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Get ready for great music at Rotary Field in Stewart, Virginia.
Cold water, Jerry.
I'm all right. I stay this way. Cruise. I was joining you with the ukulele, but mine's got the truth. My ukulele, it's got the truth.
Your ukulele does. It needed to come to the retreat. It would have got rejuvenated.
I think so too. I don't think it's ever been in D.
Jerry.
I think it's an A sharp minor chord.
A sharp minor. You can get A sharp
And we don't use two this time. Mississippi.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And we're back here with the Snow Creek Old Time Band, and we're going to get a couple of tunes in and then get another updated look at the weather forecast. Jerry, what you got picked up for us next?
These guys trying to keep me straight up here. It's a job, isn't it, Charles? I appreciate it.
My head fell like
We don't play that Uncle Joe mark. Did you ever play it? Did you ever go to meeting? Uncle Joe? Did you ever go to meet Uncle Joe? Did you ever go to meet Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe don't mind the weather when the wind don't blow. Hop on, ladies, three in a row. Hop on, ladies, take so low. Hop on, ladies, three in a row. Don't mind the weather when the wind don't blow.
There's a bunch of different names for that team. Some folks calls it, Did You Ever See the Devil? Hop Like Ladies, and then Mac Cloud's Reel. Old people used to call it Mac Cloud's Reel. Yeah, they did. I'm not just making that up.
That's the one I used to play.
That's the one you used to play that? Okay, yeah, that makes it. It's 12:33, so we need to take a break and check in on the weather forecast and then maybe hear a word from one of our sponsors. And we'll be back with more music from the Snow Creek Old Time Band coming up right after this.
Where's he get your idea?
Seems like it's another name people used to call that. Jerry, is that in the big white hat on your phone?
Yeah, I don't know that though. Where is it?
Did you see it? Who was that?
I wear that here sometimes. Yeah. Charles, it's not you. It's not in the film. Yeah, you want to see it come on. You get that too, I'm like, huh? I can't think of anything I can say. Everything's in D. Stuff I do all the time. Chill, man. Let's get the G and let's get the G and you do us a couple. I'd be happy with that. This thing must have brain more strength. That sounds good. I won't know how to act with that. It will have a heart. I'm gonna stay G the rest of the day. Larry says. I think that ukuleles in there. I guess if we talked about that ukulele, I think I could bring it up to you. I hate to bring it, not playing it all.
One more hand between now and 1 o'clock if you want to do that break. And we'll go back now to the Wpaq merry-go-round live from the Earl Theater downtown Mount Airy. And here's Jenny Lau.
Thank you so much, Kelly. So we got time to do several tunes before we take another break. And really enjoy these folks coming back around the microphone here at WPAQ Snow Creek. Old Time Man, welcome back to the stage.
Thank you. We're switching around, I hope we don't mess up the sound. I think any way you hook Charles up, he'd be great. But we got Charles Coleman on the kit. We done been told he's the MVP here.
He's an honorary member of almost every group that's ever played here. No, that's not true, but he does play with a lot.
Yeah, I want to thank these guys for letting me sit in with them today. I'm going to do a tune now that's a tribute to a former member of this band, Mr. Don McDaniel. He used to sing this all the time before he passed away. So we'll do this in memory of Brother Don. It's called Hand Me Down the Walking Cane. Train on my city, take it away, take it away.
tell you what, it's a fine instrument. Thinking about my blue eyes? Sounds good.
Oh, cabbage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the politically, or not politically, but the official name of this tune is Foolish Man, but we just call it the Cabbage Head.
Okay.
Well, first night that I came home as drunk as I could be, I found a horse in a stable where my horse ought to be. Said, come here, my little wife, and explain this thing to me. Why that horse in the stable where my horse ought to be? Well, you blind fool, you crazy fool, if you could only see, it's only a milk cow your grandma gave me. Well, I've been around this crazy world 100 times or more, but a saddle on a milk cow I ain't never seen before. And the next night that I came home as drunk as I could be, I found a hat on the hat rack where my hat ought to be. Said, come here, my little wife, and explain this thing to me. Why that hat on the hat rack where my hat ought to be? Well, you blind fool, you crazy fool, if you could only see, it's only this man your grandma gave me. Well, I've been around this crazy world 100 times or more, but I have been on a dishpan I ain't never seen before. And the next night that I came home as drunk as I could be, I found a shirt on the bedpost where my shirt ought to be. Said, come here, my little wife, and explain this thing to me. Why that shirt on the bedpost where my shirt ought to be? You blind fool, you crazy fool, you can only see, it's only that quilt your grandma gave me. Well, I've been around this crazy world 100 times or more, but pockets on a bed quilt I ain't never seen before. And the last night that I came home as drunk as I could be, I found a head on the pillow where my head ought to be. Said, come here, my little wife, and explain this thing to me. Why that head on the pillow where my head ought to be? You blind fool, you crazy fool, if you could only see, it's only a cabbage head your grandma gave me. Well, I've been around this crazy world 100 times or more, but a mustache on a cabbage head I ain't never seen before.
Always like to hear y'all do that one. I believe we need to hear a word from our friends up at Wildwood Farms, and we'll be back with more music here today on the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round right after this. Probably time to do 3, and then we'll break for the news.
All right.
Okay?
All right. I appreciate you doing it. You realize I'm hard of hearing and slow of thought. So I'm trying to get my ear.
I told one of them a while ago, I was deaf in one ear, you can't hear out of the other.
You realize you decoy there, John. A little bit of golden slippers. And Holly Wally Cool too.
We're going to have in person, live and in person, Brian Osborne and the Ash Mountain Boys from 6 until 8 o'clock tonight. Brian Osborne and the Ash
Maybe I better
Mountain
not put
Boys.
that too close on my
They'll be there 6 to 8 Wildwood Farms. Go to Wildwood Farms, DaveLilies.com for more information. One of the best hot dogs around too there. Now back to the WPHQ merry-go-round. Here's Jay.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and we want to thank the folks up at Wildwood Farms, Sue Nestor, and all those fine folks for sponsoring this portion of today's merry-go-round. And right now, back to our friends, the Snow Creek Old Time Band. We got time for probably 3 more tunes before we break away for top of the hour news break. So pick us out 3 good tunes there, Jerry.
Yes, they're all good. What you talking she taught me with my youth, my old Elsamore. Ellis, my neighbor, a guy that plays banjo with us, usually made this thing. Give it to me, and I said, well, I'll see if I can tune it up. And I got this in A flat minor too. So a little bit of golden stuff. It's a lot of fun. Let's try a little. I gotta play that Polly Wally Doodle. I introduced Larry to this one. I figured Charles will be picking this up soon. I don't know, but
dulcimer. I know that a lot of times when he comes, he has a double banjo where he's got 2 resonators and it's about this thick, and I love to hear that thing. And we missed you, Ellis, but I'm glad you got to go to Ferrum, and your replacement is doing a mighty fine job. And that got us all the way up to 1 o'clock, so we're going to take a real quick break and catch in on national news headlines and get an updated look at the forecast. And it's a beautiful day here in downtown Mount Airy. If you're in and around, be sure and stop and see us at the Earl Theater. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge here in Mount Airy, North Carolina, AM 740 WPAQ.
I don't know if I'll play this.
We don't have one except for James Easter. So probably I say let's do 2 songs, and then I'll read James, and then we'll play 2 more, and then we'll have a break.
I say, let me see the cheek. Kind of low. I don't know, I may try one of them. If I could hold this baby, I could be awesome. Yeah, these are not made to tune this way, but can you do that in G?
Same thing.
You, the ukulele players, I guess they didn't all leave, but bear with me on this. I usually tune it in, I don't know, higher key, but I don't want to wind it up all the way up to that.
Now see, I said missed you, Ellis, on the post, and you're like, gosh, you remember that? I'm gonna change that. I'll definitely change that.
Should be labeled with pouch, seal, lid.
Yeah, I just met these guys today.
Here we go. Thank you so much, Kelly, and I appreciate you this morning. And right now, back to more music with our special guest, the Snow Creek Old Time Band. What you got picked up for us next, guys?
Yeah, go ahead, Charles. I'm going to embarrass myself before our time is up.
I'll take a minute to introduce these musicians up on the stage here. For those of you in the cinema theater here with us this morning, to my immediate right, playing the fiddle, a little bit of guitar, dulcimer, got anything with strings on it, from Sandy Ridge, North Carolina, Mr. Jerry George.
Hey, thank you.
And on the big doghouse bass back there from East Bend, North Carolina, a good friend of mine for several years, Mr. Wayne Bailey. All right, sitting in with us, replacing Ellis today from, he's also an old Virginia, Patrick County, Virginia boy like myself. Mr. Larry May on the clawhammer banjo down there.
And the guy doing all the talking, he loves to talk, he loves to play. He loves people. I'm telling you what. But Mr., you know Charles Bowman about the dog truck. It's a possum truck. It's possum holler up there. Well, still Virginia.
I'm sitting in for Pat today.
Yeah, he's doing a fine job. He's multi-talented.
Our fine MC back here, Miss Jenny Lowry, doing a fine job.
And I broke out the ukulele. I heard all those ukuleles earlier, and I thought, yeah, I might try a tune. But then I thought, I'll embarrass myself. But I tune in like a key, like it's a G, D, a A, or whatever, and then I clawhammer style. I'm gonna try a little bit of old Ruby's Train. Thank you very much. How about we try another one?
All right.
I think I'm almost in tune.
Maybe get you into this next tune, you'll be right.
How about a little bit of Alabama Slam again with you?
tell you what, y'all have a big old time, and I always enjoy when this group is on the merry-go-round every time. And that makes me remember this, that I need to tell you folks about some very special people located right across the street here from the historic Earl Theater, and that is Mayberry Music Center. They're located right across the street here from the Earl and locally owned and operated by James Easter, of course, of the Easter Brothers. James wants us to invite you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic and electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. And Mayberry Music Center specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they are the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. Mayberry Music Center always gives a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find there some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at a discounted price. Also, they've got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. Don't laugh at me, I can tell you know I'm out of breath and I'm trying not to pass out. I said dancing and broadcasting does not go together. Sorry about that. Anyway, James is my friend and he'll understand that. And James also wants me to remind you that if you don't see what you're looking for, you can just ask him, because chances are he and Teresa can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4 and on Saturdays from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday though, and that's Mayberry Music Center, Main Street, historic downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring music from Snow Creek Old Time Band. Back to more music with these fine folks.
Oh, yeah. How's that go? The baby.
Every
thought we'd throw a little bit of Sally Gooden.
Band, and I want to make sure that we remind you of this. Next week we'll have the Slate Mountain Ramblers along with Phyllis and Jim Gaskins and the Highlander String Band. That's coming up next week. Right now we need to hear one final word from our sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round, and that is Rabbit Ridge Enterprises. We'll be right back with more music right after this.
Autumn has arrived at Old Burton and Rabbit Ridge Winning Deals.
I think we'll come back in like 8 minutes.
All right.
So 2 and 3 short. Y'all always do a good job. I'm looking forward to the other one too.
Yeah.
We don't have the dates yet coming up here, do you? Do we need to wait for Alice, or do you do it? You do it, right? Okay, well, we can look through it.
Yeah, what did you get that? Rabbit Ridge.
One more time, we'll return to the WPAQ merry-go-round. Here's Jamie Lau.
Thank you so much, Kelly Epperson, and appreciate you this morning. Thanks for keeping us on the air. Right now, back to the final portion of today's program. We've got about 8 minutes, Jerry, and maybe time for 3 quick tunes, or 2 long ones, or 1 short one and 2 fast ones. Who knows? Anyways, I'm playing up until 1:29 today. What you got picked out for us next?
Now you got me confused again. How about, where do we get that old crick? about that old fall on my knees? Did we do that in G or D or A or what? G. Let's get that old spinning wheel first. There's an old spinning wheel in the water, spinning dreams of the long ago, spinning dreams of an old-fashioned garden, and the maid with her old-fashioned gold. Sometimes it seems like I'm yours in the twilight, as they walk awfully singing old white Joe. There's an old spinning wheel in the water, spinning dreams of the long ago. Thank you. Now, a little bit of fall. I bet you could. Yeah. Yeah, you sing that, baby.
99 from the girl, 99 are song. Well, the only girl I ever loved, she's on that train and go, on that train and go. Well, I wish to the Lord,